within our 3 M's of content strategy, the messages we send are the way that we build relationships with our high-value audiences. And I like to think of messages in terms of the price you have to pay. Now, the price could be in dollars. So if it's a low-priced item, it's kind of an impulse purchase. And as the price goes up, we have to give more messages to people in order to convince them to buy it. But price can also be in terms of the amount of time or the amount of information you are requesting from me in order to build a relationship. I'm always thinking about those as well. And if the price is too high for what you want me to do, I'm not going to make the purchase. I'm not going to give you the information. I'm going to move on. At the lowest price, it's basically an impulse type of a relationship. But as you go down into the higher priced items, the relationship gets more complex and takes more time. For example, I might put out an ebook on barn finds, and that would identify people who are into collector cars. However, in the medium price range, in terms of the relationship, I might be able to convince somebody to buy a car, but I'm going to have to go through a lot more messages to make that happen. I'm going to have to go through a lot more messages if I want them to buy a fleet of cars, or I want them to buy my classic car collection. Another idea about messages that I really like is what is the purpose of the message? And basically, I want to move a market or an audience from point A to point $. And $sign might be revenue, but it could also be follower status. It could be some form of a relationship. I might like you to like what I'm putting out. And so the whole idea of messages is to move us from one point to another point in the process. And it too has a funnel. For example, if I wanted to go out to a market and I wanted to eventually sell them, I have to take them through various stages. And this is called a purchase funnel. And so at the top, I'm going to invest into social media marketing content and marketing content to bring people into the funnel. The first thing they're going to do is when they click through, say, from a banner advertisement or an email, they're going to click through to a sales page. Then they'll say, I want to buy it. So they're going to click on the Buy Now button and go to that page. They're going to put in their credit card and other information. Then I'm going to go through payment approved. And at the end, I'll end up with revenue. The key is at every step in the process, I'm going to lose people as they come down through the funnel. For example, they may want to buy the product, but they put in the wrong credit card information. They put in the wrong address information. I'll reject them. Everything has to be right for people to flow down through. So from sales page to Buy Now page, I lose a lot of people. From Buy Now to payment approved, I lose some people. But the people at the bottom then become my revenue. And so from a marketing perspective, a business perspective, if the people's revenue is greater than my investment costs, then I end up with profits. So we're always looking at things in terms of price to value as people are moving through and responding to the messages that we send.